भगवान श्री योगी राम सूरत कुमार की जय। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया।
योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया।
योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया।
योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार,
सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया
योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया
राम 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 Rama Rama Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Priya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, 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 Priya Guru Raya. योगी राम सूरत कुमार की जय। सर्वं योगी राम सूरत कुमारार्पणमस्तु। Extremely grateful for this fortune of a blessing. We have offered the Nama lotuses at the lotus feet of Bhagavan, the form of Sankirtan. But for His grace, it would not have been possible at all for any of us to gather here in His powerful shrine to sing His name. Today also, we shall see one more story which was read out to Bhagavan, which he relished so much, as told by Papa Ramdas. This is about devotion and scholarship. Everybody knows about Sri Eknath Ji Maharaj. At one time in Maharashtra, there were many, many saints, contemporary. And there are such beautiful, interesting stories about them. How Panduranga Vittal played leelas with them. Mahatma Eknath Ji was a poor householder. With his wife and son, he lived in a village. So much devoted was he to God that he would take up scriptures, especially Bhagavat. He would read the original Sanskrit and then explain to the villagers in very simple Marathi. The villagers also relished it so much, and above all, they were thrilled by the devotion of Eknathji and the depth, the way he would become one with Bhagavatam, putting his entire being into it, in a simple exposition that often people were overwhelmed. When such was the case, his own son was sent to Benares to study Sanskrit. He acquired a degree in Sanskrit, in higher Sanskrit, came back home. Now he was full of pride about his scholarship. When he saw Sri Eknathji expounding the scriptures in simple Marathi to the local villagers, he told his father, "Father, you are explaining everything in Marathi? You have to do it in Sanskrit. The original scripture is in Sanskrit, and you have to tell them whether they understand or not. You have to explain everything in Sanskrit." Then Eknathji said, "Look, I do not know so much Sanskrit myself. How can I do it? And nor would the villagers understand any of it." This has been going on for years now. They are very well tuned to me and the scriptures, so I cannot stop it. But then the son said, "No, father, it has to be done only one way, and that is in Sanskrit. This is the right way, what you are doing is wrong. I shall start from tomorrow." And so did he. The scriptures, he read out the original, and then his exposition was also in Sanskrit. So when he announced that it was not his father, but he himself would explain the scriptures to the villagers, The villagers thought, okay, maybe he would be better than his father. So with eagerness, they all gathered the first day. And then the son, with so much pride and scholarship, began to explain everything to the villagers in Sanskrit. Now, to the villagers, the pride, the scholarship, the dry scholarship of the son was a very poor substitute to the genuine devotion of Eknathji in his simple Marathi. So, slowly, the crowd began to reduce. It thinned out finally. There was hardly anybody who would gather to listen to the son. So once again, Sri Eknathji resumed his Bhagavatam and other scriptures to the villagers, and the villagers were very happy with it. But then this is not the end of the story. One day in the village, there was a very poor Brahmin lady who vowed to God that she would feed 1,000 Brahmins somehow. She wanted to earn that punya. But then she had no means of doing it. She was a very poor Brahmin, and she went and consulted a sadhu Mahatma how to do that. I have no money. At the same time, I feel very strongly that I should do this. Then the Sadhuji said, why? Don't worry about it. In this village, there's a great saint by name Eknathji. You go and feed him. You invite him to your place. You cook nicely just for him. Invite him to your place and feed him. He's eating a meal is equal to 1,000 Brahmins eating it. Now this poor lady was very, very happy that she found a way out. Then she went and invited Sri Eknathji to come to her house to take food. And Sri Eknathji, being a very simple man, he said, yes, I would come. So they thought that was all the matter was. But then the son who was listening to all that said, Father, you should not go there. It would be below your dignity. It's beneath your dignity. You should not go there. So he tried to put a block, but then finally they came to a compromise. Eknathji would not resist anything. To him, everything happened only by Vithoba's will, Krishna's will. So whatever happened was all right. Just as Bhagavan Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar used to say, whatever happens, happens by the will of God, and whatever happens is perfect. So he left it at that. But then finally they came to a compromise that the lady would cook the food, and Eknathji would not go to her house, but she would bring the food to Eknathji's house and feed him. So when the day came, when she cooked very nicely for him and brought the food to Sri Eknathji's house. And then she said, Eknathji Maharaj, if you eat this food, it is equivalent to 1,000 Brahmins eating it. I feel such sense of fulfillment in feeding you. And then she served everything on his leaf plate. And Eknathji, once again a very simple Mahatma, he would never show off that he was a saint at all. A very simple, humble man. Very happily, he began to eat. And this lady also sat by his side, fanning him, and was overwhelmed with devotion as he was eating it. Once the food, this eating was over, this lady wanted to eat the leftover of Eknathji. It was prasad. It was prasad of a saint. We all remember how Narada became Narad. He was a maid's son, only 7 years or something, and his mother used to serve the sadhus. She was running errands for them, and this boy also would join and then eat the leftovers of the sadhus. And that's how he became a great devotee. He also had vision of Lord Vishnu, and in the next birth he was born as Narada. Such is the glory of the leftover prasad of the great souls. So now this lady was all set for sitting and eating the leftover, but then the son came running. He said, "What are you doing? It's my father's leftover, don't eat all that." And then he immediately folded the leaf plate and went out and threw it. Just imagine what that lady would have felt. She felt terrible, but could not do anything about it before the pride of this man. And Eknathji once again was a witness. But when the son came inside, he was shocked to see another leaf there with the same food, the leftover. But then he didn't think it much. Immediately he took that leaf also, went out and threw it. And again he came back and there was one more. Now, one after the other, the leaf began to appear again and again and again, nearly 1,000 times, but before the 1,000 was reached, the son was very tired, and slowly dawned on him that it's true that his father was a great master, a great soul, a Mahatma, and it's true that one Mahatma, you feed one Mahatma, it is equivalent to feeding 1,000 Brahmins, that it is absolutely true. He realized the greatness of his father, immediately fell prostrate at his feet with profuse tears and apologized. Now the story tells us that the pride and scholarship is of no use. It's only when you know that you know nothing that you truly know everything. The minute you think that you know everything, you can be very sure that you know nothing. Always, simplicity goes with profundity. This is something that I watched in Bhagavan. He was very simple. And whatever he spoke were simple words, simple statements. And they were universal statements. And they always carried a profound truth, which was universal. He would make one comment in front of all the people, and that would fit in so well with everybody's life. Such is the greatness of these great souls. And so we shall learn from this that whenever we have this great blessing of finding a Mahatma somewhere, all that we have to do is sit before them in complete humility and benefit the most. In this case, it happened to be 1,000 Brahmins, but Yogiji used to say there was one amla tree, the gooseberry tree in Sudama. He would say that a great master is one with the entire creation, that if you feed one Mahatma, it is equivalent to feeding the entire creation. And then he went on to say, if you water the root of a tree, the sap would go to every tip of the branch, every leaf, every bud, every flower. The entire tree would benefit. Likewise, if you feed one Mahatma, if you do seva to one Mahatma, it is equivalent to seva to the whole cosmos, the whole creation. We shall now offer our today's prayer at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. I remember Bhagavan saying another thing, that when a beggar comes before you begging for some food, throw some coins at least to him. He's not going to become a millionaire by just getting a coin or a little food from you, nor would you lose your whole health, whole wealth, just because you throw some coins into his bowl. And then he would say, if you feed 100 beggars, there could be one divine beggar among them. Never say no to a beggar. Give always something to him. You would never know. He could be a Mahatma. We shall now offer our today's prayer. Bhagavan, we beg you again and again, you the divine beggar, but it's we who are truly beggars, begging you all the time for your immediate divine intervention to bring forth a dharmic normalcy to the world today. There is so much violence everywhere. There is disharmony. There is lack of order and discipline. And what is more, there is already a war that's going on with its disastrous consequences. And then, of course, these killer diseases that attack us all of a sudden. And again, the furies of nature. Bhagavan, we beg you to stop this war immediately so that peace will be prevalent everywhere. And there should be no talk of war at all among the countries. And please bring peace, harmony, order, and instead of growing enmity, growing friendship and mutual help. And we beg you again to keep under control those cruel diseases and the violence of nature. We also beg you to uproot all the negativities of the human mind that are responsible for today's world. And Bhagavan, we beg you to reach out to all those people in the whole world, wherever they are, whatever language they speak, and whatever religion they follow. They are caught into the trap of suffering due to some past karma, unable to get help or protection. We beg you to reach out to them and do the needful. We also beg you to protect all those unselfish people wherever they are, slogging for the all-round welfare of others from unhealthy, unworthy criticisms and aspersion, because they come in the way of their constructive work in this world. And Bhagavan, we beg you to give a boost to our economy and promote the growth of the country in varied fields of activity, starting from science and technology to culture and spirituality, that India should soon reach that high status of Vishwaguru, the world teacher, so that it could conduct the whole world in the path of dharma as predicted by the great masters. We also beg you to bless us, to chant your powerful name joyfully and ceaselessly, and bring in unbroken remembrance of your leelas and teachings so that we assimilate and make it into Atma Shakti, We beg you again to bless us all to be sattvic instruments in your hands and not rakshasic elements. Please bless us to run our everyday life as an offering to you and not be caught by the temptations of Maya. We also seek that ultimate state of being, the ultimate state of bliss and peace. But then we need to be purified. Our mind possesses a forest of desires. There is so much fear because of that, turning into a killer fear at times, an anger that consumes us like fire and poison. There is passion and sorrow, again leading to depressions everywhere, and jealousy and growing desires for worldly possessions. Now all this dirt of the mind should be washed away by your powerful Nama. You have said that Nama is the most powerful weapon in Kali Yuga to destroy our past sins and prevent us from further sins. Please bless us with ceaseless and joyful chanting of that. And wherever we go, wherever we live, and whatever work falls upon our hand, we know it is your work. The whole cosmos belongs to you. Knowing it, we should do whatever work falls at our hand as our lot, as service to you, the spirit of surrender to you, and that joyfully, without any unhealthy competition or jealousy. Then all this would become our Atma Shakti. And Bhagavan, please bless us with acceptance of whatever life brings to us. Be it a joy or grief, coming from you can only be a blessing for our transformation. If there is no adversity at all, we would never turn to God. So God gives all the sufferings to us as the effects of our past bad karmas. At the same time, He puts a blessing into it to transform us, to cleanse us of all that is unwanted. Bhagavan, please bless us to be able to feel your living, vibrant presence everywhere and in everything. Please bless us to know that it is your sankalpa, your will, that's behind all the happenings of life. And Bhagavan, when a bad karma hits us all of a sudden, we collapse because everything goes wrong, everything misfires, and we are unable to handle our life anymore. We resent you and your grace and try to move away from you. We also put the blame on everyone else for our own failures, little realizing that it's our own past karmas that have come back to attack us. For whatever you give to the world will come back to you one day, be it a torture or service. You, out of compassion and generosity, would see to it that we don't move away from you and convert all our adversities into great blessings. Bhagavan, please bless us so that we be grateful to you even for the sufferings of life. We also seek your powerful blessings for all the species of the cosmos in whatever state of misery they are, to be lifted to a higher plane. And finally, we who have been seeking only solutions to our endless problems of life now seek dissolution. Dissolution of what? The root cause of our vicious cycle of births and deaths. The tyranny of ego, the I and mine that rule all our lives all the time, the utter selfishness. Please bless us with the Atma Bhava, an immortal life, eternal living and eternal servitude to you, that eternal supreme divinity. Jai Yogi Ram Sri Kumar.